Well, hello and welcome everybody. Randy Replay back at it again. It is week 3 in the NFL and Minnesota Vikings football is on the air online and all across the SSN. And you fooled, you thought I was a bot. Well, you're the bot. Randy Replay is indeed back at it again, and we are ecstatic because Minnesota Vikings have re-signed Justin Jefferson, you know him as JJ, to a 5-year, $154 million contract, locking him up here with Patrick Mahomes for the next 5 seasons. Oh my heavens. So there you go. One of the biggest worries this year was, are we able to retain some of these big name stars? Danielle Hunter yet to re-sign. TJ Hawkinson, they're working out a deal with him. So Minnesota Vikings more than enough money to do so. The only problem was, do they want to play here? And JJ, with the Patrick Mahomes trade, is more than willing, it looks like, taking a 5-year, $154 million contract. But that's not the only transaction that we need to talk about. In a flurry of off-season and now in-season news, Johnny Manziel has come out of retirement, out of whatever you want to call it. He's back now as a Baltimore Raven. So Johnny Manziel back in the NFL here. He will be listed as a rookie. That is a visual bug with the presentation here. But Johnny Manziel back in Ravens territory, signed a 1-year, $1.45 million deal. We will see if he has Johnny Football status, Mr. Money, whatever you want to call him, in Baltimore. Well, that is just about it. We gone over the injury report for both of these squads last time. We still have a lot of players ready to renegotiate this season, that being Trayvon Diggs, TJ Hawkinson, Danielle Hunter, Eric Kendricks, Jalen Johnson, Jordan Hicks, Jonah Williams, KJ, Chris Harris, Cam Dantzler, Ezra Cleveland, CJ Ham, DJ Wanham, James Lynch, Troy Dye, and Kenny Willekes. You have $86 million left. I do believe if we take care of these top guys, that being Trayvon, TJ, Danielle, Eric, and Jordan, I do believe that leaves us with a $20 million left, and you can do Jonah Williams. KJ Osborne does not want to be here. Unfortunately, the third-string wide receiver will walk this season. Chris Harris, he's getting up there in age. Definitely just here to be a mentor at the position, not getting any playing time. Cam Dantzler needs to really prove it, and he's in a contract year. And so far this season, at least in Randy Replay's eyes, not so good. Well, we've taken care of everything. SoFi Stadium will play host to the 2-0 Minnesota Vikings, eking out a victory over the Packers, and the reigning defending NFC North champions remain atop the aforementioned NFC North. But for how long? We're going to find out. Kickoff against the Chargers, who have given us problems prior, is next. And hello and welcome. The NFL brings you this game, Justin Herbert versus Patrick Mahomes. Same division rivals from years ago, but now in a different division. It's kind of a mind F, if you will. Randy's got to be careful what he says here today. So either way, player introductions happening just now for the Vikings. Moments ago, the Chargers were introduced. And, oh my gosh, we have got to make sure these guys get shorted out today and climb to 3-0. A team that has given us trouble here multiple times over the course of this franchise's history. But we have some different weapons this go around. We're going to figure out if we can contain the Bolts or if they're going to supercharge the Vikings into their first loss of the 2023-2024 campaign. Oh, Nelly. And here we go. Kickoff just about ready to happen. Little last minute player excuse me, hype ups showing. Minnesota has won the toss, elected to receive. LA Chargers, Minnesota Vikings kickoff is next, and quite possibly one of the most awkward and worst intros Randy Replay has ever done prior to a kickoff to a game, but we'll see what happens. And boom, we are underway. Greg Joseph lifts it into the sky, and a returnable kick, very rare for this team. Oh boy. And unfortunately, missed tackles are not rare for this team. So here comes Justin Herbert, elite quarterback on the rise, young guy. So far this season, 592, 9 touchdowns, and only 1 pick. So former division rivals going at it yet again, just in different conferences now. Oh boy. And Minnesota will start here in their 3-4 defense, kind of switching it up as the year goes on. Herbert from the gun, calls over the man in motion. It's a give to Eckler, and Minnesota, who struggled against the run in the first 2 games of the year, will hold Eckler to the 2 yards on his first carry last week. Of course, 63 yards. He's got 197 and a touchdown on the year. So Austin Eckler. And we keep saying it, but it's so good to have Eric Kendricks back in the middle of this defense. That anchor that has been there for years. It's going to be weird seeing him go eventually. Herbert from the gun gets the snap. Looks left, throws left, caught. And again, it's Kendricks. Oh, he takes a shoulder from Jordan Hicks, it looks like. Big hit, but the receiver holds on. Minnesota now in their 3-4 again. Herbert from the gun, 3rd and 3. Herbert looks left, throws, and I don't know how you play that any better. Javon Holland on the coverage. He had to basically get right on his back. No drop catch, and first down, Chargers. Oh boy. Cut it there, and we are back. 3-2-1. And all right, so after the first down, it's going to happen. And we've just been handed a note. We've been saying Siaki Ika's name wrong all along. It's Siaki Ika. And Ika causes a fumble. You cannot script this any better. We were just talking about him. Harrison Phillips on the recovery. What in the hell is going on here? Siaki Ika. We've been saying his name wrong, and he shows us why. That was indeed a fumble. Almost recovered by the Chargers, and now the rookie will cause his first fumble in the NFL, and here comes Patrick Mahomes. 1,022 yards on the season, 8 touchdowns, 3 picks in his first of 6 years in purple. So a dominating quarterback, MVP last year, Super Bowl winner, knows what it takes to get there. He's going to try and elevate Minnesota to do so. And by heavens, what a turn of events here in Los Angeles. Bolt up indeed. Under center is Mahomes. They give us to Dalvin, who is the #1 running back in the NFL entering play today. And he's got 389 yards, in terms of yardage, I should say, and 5 touchdowns on the season. Very arguable, of course, who really is the #1 running back in the NFL. It's all, and they go back to Dalvin again. I was going to say it's all opinion, but now Mahomes in the empty set. We'll see what they got. Mahomes from the gun. Snap is corralled. It's a throw left side for the Hawk, TJ Hawkinson, and he will fall ahead for the first down. He will forego the Hawk celebration, and Chargers fans don't like it. We do see some purple here. This team travels well, and Mahomes will complete his first pass to the tight end, albeit a little bit behind him. So Minnesota back out. Mahomes from the gun. Snap is corralled. Throws right side for KJ Osborne. Ooh, will get the first down. Bracing for the big hit and taking it. And you see Christian Darrisaw not engaging with anybody. This team is holding these elite pass rushers at bay, which is nice, especially with Joey Bosa on the other side. Mahomes under center, Dalvin in the backfield. Give us to Dalvin. Dalvin cuts, and he gets into the end zone untouched from 4 yards out. And Dalvin calls his team over. Woo, touchdown Vikings and touchdown Dalvin. Cutting and bobbing and weaving. And Kevin O'Connell with the fist pumps. So the turnover from Siaki Ika, it's not Ika, it's Ika, turns into 7 points. And the Minnesota Vikings lead pending the kick. 7-0. It's up. It's good. It is 2nd and 1. Minnesota in the nickel defense. It's going to be a run, and Eckler will get in. He's a good running back. And he's going to be wound up here. Great blocking up front, and Eckler springs it loose left side. And they're just an extra point away from tying. Kendrick's a little frustrated with himself, and Mahomes will look on. And now he's got to come back out here and answer the former AFC rival. Kick his way. It's good. Tie game. He's got to come back out here and go blow for blow with a former division rival. Oh, boy. And talk to the offensive line. My goodness, the setup for Mahomes so good. Gets the snap. As a man deep left side, he hit JJ, and he's off to the right. Oh, he gets shoe-strung. JJ gets shoe-strung. Mahomes 4 for 4, 69. Nice. Yards on the game so far. Just a big overthrow there. My goodness. He really put a lot of theatrics into that one. And there's Andre Carter, rookie, looking on and at the play. And, well, look at Mahomes. He's dancing a bit. He's having fun out here. Mahomes not knocked out of the zone. That is hard to say. Mahomes, anyway, from the gun, gets the snap. Throw middle, sidearm slinger to Adam Thielen. Touchdown Vikings. And Adam Thielen. They're going to do their little dance. Look at Thielen move. My heavens. Touchdown Vikings. And what a weird throwing motion. I mean, if it works, but I'm never going to be able to get over that. So this to put him up 14-7. Snap spot kick is away. It sneaks into the left side. It's good. 14-7 now against the Chargers. 8 plays, 83-yard drive. And a Vikings touchdown to Adam Thielen. Oh, boy. Good, you're good. And 1st and 10 now. Herbert again. Pressure coming. Throws center. Tipped. It is tipped by Lewis Seen. We're going to go back and fact check our work. I do believe it was tipped. Big pressure coming for the Vikings. Blitzing for the first time tonight. Oh, it's just dropped. I mean, maybe Seen. No, he did not touch him at all. That is just a drop by the wide receiver. Oh, my heavens. As we go into a little Matrix mode here on the Randy Replay's replay drone. There you go. Just a big drop. Number 6 covering number 5. And big mistake there, but he's still got a couple more opportunities. 2nd and 10. Herbert under center. Eckler behind him. It's a give to the aforementioned Herbert. He'll get some yardage. Big hit. Javon Holland holds on to the ball. And you're not going to get Eckler to fumble. He is really good at holding on to the ball. I do believe that first fumble was a fluke. And his ball security is pretty good. Herbert from the gun. Looks like Kelly to his left. Gets the snap. Looks right. Throws right. Short. Caught. And now the Minnesota Vikings defense here bleeding a bit. In terms of what they allow per yardage. And now the near formation will come out to play. Herbert gets the snap. Throws. Almost picked. It is batted down by what I do believe is a man called Javon Holland. So Javon Holland, I believe that is who that was. Maybe Andrew Booth. Who knows? Either way, it's a bat down. Herbert from the gun. Gets the snap. Looking. Throwing middle. Caught. Touchdown. Looks like Gerald Everett. And Eric Hendricks picked the wrong guy to stick to there in the middle, and he gets burned for it. Dantzler in coverage as well, and my goodness. So Minnesota will give up a touchdown defensively, and we got another tie game here in this barn burner. My goodness. This to make it 14-all. The snap spot kick is good. And with 2:20 left to go here, first quarter, all tied up at 14. The full house package It's a give. Dalvin, room to run. Dalvin slips a tackle right side. First down, Minnesota. One tackle needed to break, and he couldn't do it. Back to the center of the field for your A-plus kicker. Who knows? Mahomes under center. The snap corralled. Looking. Throwing. Picked. Oh, boy. Going by way of, looks like Adam Thielen, incomplete. And it's James Jr. with the pick. Oh, boy. So Mahomes under pressure. 3 men barreling down, tried to squeeze it into a tight window. That's going to happen every single time, I'm afraid. Minnesota, you just need one more here. Just need one more. Danielle Hunter drops back into coverage. In the middle, throws left. Oh, caught, but immediately goes out, forcing the field goal attempt. And Danielle Hunter dropping back in coverage. What about that? Snap spot kick. Nobody rushing. It's good. 17-14 now, 12-27. Minnesota mitigates the damage after the sack and the interception, but my goodness. It's from the gun. Snap corralled. Throw right for Dalvin. Wide open Dalvin Cook. He's going to get out of bounds at the 43. Not going to take the shot. And it's a first down. 15 yards for Dalvin on his first catch of the game. A hell of a time here in Minnesota. His words, not mine. Out of the gun here. Gets the snap. Throws for Thielen. Touchdown Vikings. And Adam Thielen will get his second of the day. Oh my heavens. Quick, look at that release. My heavens, what a cannon. And he goes against double coverage. And let's be real. Yeah, okay. Mahomes, he can fit the ball into any tight window. Sometimes he just misses, and that's okay. Snap spot kick. 21-17 now. Minnesota takes the lead in the fourth lead change in a barn-burning game. My goodness. Should watch the fullback. Herbert waiting the snap. Ooh, Kendricks tried to get. Oh, and it's DJ Wanham, rather. All right, lockdown pack. Kendricks almost got across the line. It is a play action, but DJ Wanham will bring down Justin Herbert. Second and goal now from the 6, I do believe. Oh, they're gonna mark him down at the 9. Okay, Randy's a little wrong there. So from the 9, give to Eckler. Eckler tracing left. He's gonna run into Trayvon Diggs, who can't bring him down, and Minnesota gives up the touchdown. My goodness. That's not Eckler. It's Joshua Kelly. Oh, boy. So the worst team against the run and one of the better teams in the NFL with the red zone defense gives up another score. And now the 5th lead change of the game goes by way of Los Angeles. This to make it a 3-point game, rather. 24-21. Snap spot kick. It's good. We'll see what Herbert wants to do. He's in the gun. Kelly and Herbert gets the snap. Throws middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Nope. They stop him. So in a man coverage, you leave Gerald Everett wide open across the middle. Cam Dantzler on the tackle. And man coverage. And nobody's there. Going down the field, and you're going to give up a score. Watch the fullback. Herbert gives to the fullback, and Randy Replay should be the defensive coordinator of this football team as Ben Mason gets in, and the Chargers will bolster their lead. And oh boy. So Ben Glenn Mason the 4th will get in. This to make it a 31-21 affair. Just before the 2-minute warning. Snap spot kick. No problem. And Matt Feeler will go down. You got a good look here. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corral. Looking. Yo, heaves it for KJ and it's picked. He got hit as he threw. Oh my God. Big hit TJ, but my goodness. And Jackson will get the pick and give it away now. Joey Bosa affecting the throw. KJ trying to get open back there, and They're trolling us with this give it away now song again, and Mahomes has just thrown his second pick of the day. Oh, boy. So Minnesota folding here offensively. The single back is Eckler. Quick throw left side. It's Trayvon Diggs with a pick. You can do it. So can we. Trayvon with an acrobatic pick, extending the streak to 3 games this season with an interception. And he gets about one of these a game. Right. He gets about one of these a game. The big it kind of actually went off the hands of Evans into the hands of Diggs. You get a guy in the zone. You get a couple picks, maybe a fumble, you score a touchdown. That's it. Herbert from the gun. Big throw. Oh, Dantzler, what are you doing? Cameron Dantzler bopping the pick like a doogie, and he drops it, and we just talked about picks. Cameron Dantzler, what are you doing? We get trade offers for Dantzler. We got to respond before he goes completely pear-shaped. Big throw right side, wide open. And he throws him off like he's hot garbage, and he'll go out of bounds at the 29. So Gerald Everett, every single time we put Cam Dantzler across from Everett, he is wide open. I see you trade him before teams realize, oh, this is the Cam Dantzler we want to trade for. So, sorry, Herbert from the split back shotgun. Snap corral, looking middle. He is going to go down. It's Jaquelin Roy. Fumble, get the ball. No ball, but it's a sack. It's still a strip sack. Jaquelin Roy, his second of the year. Oh, goodness. We won't get the replay because of Los Angeles Chargers, and they don't like us. They play give it away now, and here we go. We do it again. Either way, strip sack. Jaquelin Roy, second of the season. Herbert from the gun, snap around, looking, throwing. Immediately tackled, and we finally put somebody on Everett, and it's 3rd and 15. I can finally breathe. What a string of announcements for Randy. 3rd and 15 now, Minnesota. What do you do defensively? We're going to find out. Throws, give up the first down. There you go. Mike Evans. Not Mike Evans, sorry, Keenan Allen. I get my numbers confused sometimes. Keenan Allen, Jalen Johnson. Hard to do that when you got a towering guy. They'll call a timeout here, will the Chargers, their final. And they're going to kick the field goal. Go up 34-21. The snap, spot, it's good. I should have said pending the kick. Had I not said that, it could have been a block. Either way, it is good. So Minnesota, you got 13 seconds. Pending any weirdness, Tyler Harrell back to return. My goodness. Harrell? Oh, just couldn't gain the edge. Good scheme there by the Chargers. Harrell with one of the most promising run backs of this season. Yeah, the Chargers have fans. Apparently they do. Mahomes under center. Gets the ball. Heaves it for JJ. It is dropped. Oh, Nellian. The cut in click on whatever you want to call it. Failing for JJ. And now Minnesota, what do you do? I mean, you might as well just heave this thing up. Mahomes. It's a play action. He is going to have to throw it away as Bosa and Mack are dominating this offensive line. That'll be the end of the first half. And my goodness. What a first half this was. 34-21 Minnesota. You rest on your laurels here for about 15, 20, 30 minutes. And you come back out here. You got to install a game plan and follow it here. So looking around the NFL, before we get you back to this game, the Detroit Lions going up against the Arizona Cardinals. So far, biting the ankles of the Cardinals. And the 0-2 Lions going to win 14-0 up at the half. James Conner and D-Hop, no stats. You okay? It's the battle for New York earlier today as the Jets will take down the Bills. Both teams are now 1-2 on the season. Zach Wilson hunting with 5 touchdowns in that one. Then we go over to Seattle. By way of Seattle. They're tied going into the half. Justin Fields, 20 yards. Carson Wentz, 22. What a battle. Okay. The near defense coming out to play. Herbert throws, caught, and Jalen Johnson will give up the catch to Williams, who will go for a touchdown after slowing down. Oh boy. So, Mike Williams. Another celebration where we see them getting charged up, and Jalen Johnson just getting burned, and they're going to go for 2, it looks like, as the offense is still out there. It's a quick throw, caught Williams again. And Zion Johnson will go down. Oh boy. So Zion Johnson goes down on the 2-point conversion, and now Minnesota down 42-21. The Hawk to the right, Adam Thielen, and now Dalvin stands to the left of Mahomes, who gives it to the aforementioned Dalvin. Dalvin comes right down. Touchdown, Dalvin! Dalvin Cook will do the slalom. Hit that slalom on a beat. Hit the slalom on a beat. And Dalvin Cook, proving why he is the best running back in the NFL, not only today, but for the season. I'm going to call it. He's going to get the best running back award again. So Minnesota not out of the woods yet, but it's getting a little bit brighter. This to make it 28-42. Snap spot kick. It's good. You hold them to a field goal. Worst case scenario here. Herbert throws. Picked. Not picked. Caught. Touchdown. Everett. And he does a Fortnite dance. We just can't beat these Chargers here today. So Herbert will throw, and that is Javon Holland on Gerald Everett. So you got to mix it up here. It's not working. This to make it 49-28, 21-point lead, 3-score game, and it's good. We'll call on Greg Joseph, left hash, for a 55-yarder. Snap spot kick is up and good. So a 55-yarder left hash for Greg Joseph. And they're chipping away at the lead. Oh no. Herbert from the gun. Snap corral. Throwing, picked off Jalen Johnson. He has been trying to get one on Williams all game, and he finally does, giving Minnesota hope. And Jalen Johnson in the slot, ladies and gentlemen. 34 seconds left to go here in the third. Jalen Johnson finally gets one on Mike Williams, I do believe. Mahomes from the gun. Quick pump fakes. Got a man left side, or so he thinks. It's JJ down. First down inside the 25 to the 23. They're going to try and go no huddle. They're going to try and get another playoff. They get the snap. Mahomes does, I should say. And he will run it for a couple yards, getting hit out of bounds. No flags. He's going to get 3. He's slow to get up. And the pressure just coming fast for the Chargers. And now what do you do? End of 3. Minnesota down but threatening. 2nd and 7. JJ. Big game for him as well. But this time it goes to Cook. Tries to cut it back to the middle. He will carry a defender up 5 yards, and now Minnesota with a 3rd and 2. Mahomes from the gun. Now Minnesota has 3 players in the proverbial zone. Gets the snap. Looking left, throwing left. Caught. Touchdown. KJ rather. Touchdown Vikings. Touchdown KJ Osborne on an absolute missile from Patty Matt. And my heavens, watch this. Just like a baseball player thrown from shortstop to first. It's KJ, not JJ. So KJ Osborne putting his team now within 11 if the kick is good. Snap spot kick is away, and it is. So 38-49, 49-38, whatever you want to look at it. Down. Herbert, snap corralled, looking. throwing middle, left side, caught, fumble. It's Eric Hendricks and Cam Dantzler. What are you doing? This could atone for all of your sins in this game. If you get it, you won't. Herbert will catch up to you. I don't know how that happens, but anyway, it's a fumble recovery. Hendricks will fumble, cause the fumble with a big hit. Bam! And then, of course, Cam Dantzler, what are you doing? Makes up for some of his earlier mistakes, and now the Vikings' life here. In the proverbial, Mahomes from the gun gets the snap. Looking, throwing middle, wide open, KJ Osborne. KJ Osborne left wide open again inside the 10 to the 6. And Minnesota will go no huddle. Mahomes will call an audible lino scrim. Lino scrim audible for Mahamable. Here we go. Mahomes taps his left booty. Cheek gets the snap. Weird. Oh boy. Throws for Dalvin incomplete. And something happened there with the video feed. I don't know what that's all about. Get an answer. Second and goal for the Vikings. Mahomes from the gun. Snap corralled, quick throw middle, caught. KJ in for his second touchdown of the quarter. Touchdown, KJ. My goodness. And they used Adam Thielen as a pick on this play, the pick and roll here. It just kind of gives him an angle. And KJ Osborne coming into his own with his second touchdown of the quarter. And Minnesota is in comeback mode. And Greg Joseph will trot on for the extra point. This to make it 45-49, a 4-point game, 12:06 left to go. Snap spot kick, it's all good. Oh my God! From the gun, rather. Gets the snap. Has a man left side. It's JJ! One-hander down to the 32. That ball hung up there forever, it seemed like. I mean, doing the Macarena. Hey, JJ. JJ with a backflip. What in the f*** is that all about? So Mahomes' sidearm throw hung up in the air what seemed like an eternity. And JJ came down one-hander, channeling his inner Randy Moss. Tries to get him to jump. It never works. Mahomes throws, caught. Adam Thielen, third touchdown of the game, question mark? No, he's down at the 1. Minnesota goes no huddle. So third touchdown averted by way of Los Angeles. Mahomes tries to get him to jump, not going to work. Dalvin gets the carry, does not get in. He gets denied in his final hour by James Jr. and Tort. So this will bring up second and goal. Second and goal from the 2, Minnesota. What do? You give it to Cook, and he will not get in. No yards gained. And Minnesota having some struggles here. On this drive, you need a touchdown. A field goal does nothing. Mahomes from the gun. Give to Dalvin, and he walks right in. Dalvin Cook, his third touchdown of the game, is 6 in the last 2. And Dalvin Cook, he's lighting the incense off of the football. All right, so Dalvin Cook with a weird touchdown celebration. We've seen him do that last season. And Darrisaw finally gets a block. Darrisaw finally throws a block. And Minnesota now up after going down 20 at, what was it, 21? 28? 4 scores. And 3 years ago, and Minnesota field goal is point after attempt is good. 52-49 now. The game, I do believe, and Minnesota will just force a 2nd and 10. Herbert from the gun. Dangerous throws coming across for Herbert as of late. Throws it in Trayvon's right. Trayvon with a pick. Oh my heavens. So Trayvon will seal the deal as far as this drive goes and give the ball back to this potent offense. DJ Wanham trying to get the ball knocked down, and Trayvon undercuts the route of Arnold Palmer. And I do believe that is Trayvon's 3rd of the game. Okay? And Mahomes is just leading this team to victory. Adam Thielen, man in motion. It's a fake give. Dalvin left side. He's got room. Dalvin gains the edge. Dalvin Cook down inside the 10 to the 8. Oh, my heavens. 199, 3 touchdowns. And now he's doing some sea-walking, two-stepping, whatever you call it. Oh, my heavens. He's just too good. And had JJ thrown that block, he could have gotten a little more yards, but it is what it is. So Dalvin Cook, the unsung hero of this one, 4:06 left to play. Mahomes from the gun. Snap given Dalvin. Dalvin racing for the big hit. He'll take shots here. And with that run, he's at 2:02 on the day. Mahomes gun. Cook left. Second and goal. Gives to Cook. Cook looking for room, not going to get it. Oh, no. And that'll make it third and goal. So now what do you do if you're Minnesota? Third and goal. Mahomes gets the snap. Quick throw left side. JJ wide open. We get a gritty here in the fourth quarter. Touchdown Jefferson, and a gritty to put the Minnesota Vikings up 10 points pending the kick. You cannot play JJ off 5 yards in this situation. Hit him with that heater walk. And the defense recognizing some Vikings fans in the stands. Hey, that rhymed. How about hands? This to make it a 10-score affair. Snap spot kick. It's good. No huddle. So no huddle. Herbert throws left side. Right side, rather. It's incomplete. Out the back of the end zone. They will settle for 3. They need it anyhow. Oh boy, what a coverage there. This to make it a 7-point game. Snap spot kick. It's good. So Minnesota, you need to get 2 first downs here to win the game. Unless they get the onside kick, you got to know it's coming. And here we go. No, they're going to full kick it. So the Jake Elliott will full kick it away. Tyler Harrell will let it bounce. And, okay, so Dalvin Cook, no doubt going to be called upon here. 2:04 on the ground, 11 in the air. And giving him the 2:15 total for the game. You've been great all game, Dalvin. Don't stop yet. Here we go. This is for the game, and Dalvin Cook immediately goes left. Bobbing and weaving, stay in bounds. He will not be able to. Tried to go down inbounds, not going to work. Dalvin Cook, forced out, stops the clock. Oof, now you need another first down here. Dalvin, delayed handoff right side, staying in the middle of the field, juking out, going across the 50 to the 40, and one more should do it. One more first down. Dalvin able to run this fourth quarter. Unlike any running back I have ever seen. Hog. Barry Sanders. Who? Just kidding. Patrick Mahomes under center. Turns. Gives Dalvin. Dalvin will get about 5 yards, and another timeout will come through. So one more first down will ice the game for this team. That will be 3-0 at the end of regulation. 2nd and 5. Mahomes under center. Give us to Dalvin. Khalil Mack just smacks him on the pads from behind, and final timeout taken. You get 1 first down. You get this game out of the way, and get out of Los Angeles with a win. Mahomes trying to get him to jump. Josh Oliver, man in motion, left to right. Given to Dalvin, who goes left side. Dalvin will sit down, and that is your dagger of first down obtained. Dalvin left side and just plants his booty down near the 26, and that should do it. Oh my heavens. So Minnesota will walk away victorious. That is your dagger call. And 1 kneel down for Mahomes. We can start the countdown. And 3-0 Minnesota Vikings operation coming back from 28 down. Oh my goodness. There's the kneel down. And my goodness, what a game. What a fourth quarter for this team. Battling back, as we said, and getting a 7-point victory in what otherwise was a Chargers-driven game. So, count it down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a victory. Ooh, the camera guy picks up a little Michael Bay strobe action there. So there you have it. The Chargers in their home stadium will fall to the Vikings to the tune of 59-52. And we'll get you into these player stats, get you back to the main screen, and preview next week as we normally do. For the Vikings, Patrick Mahomes, a 109.7 QB rating. He was 35 of 51, 418, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. That is the second game this season where he's had 5 touchdowns and multiple picks. Now 13 touchdowns on the year, 5 picks for Mahomes. So there you go. Dalvin Cook, full day's worth of work. Again, 39 carries, 253 yards, and 3 touchdowns. 3 broken tackles, and he is just on fire. That is 8 touchdowns through 3 games for Dalvin Cook. Mahomes, 2 for 2. Had a big run of 4 yards earlier in the game, and then, of course, the kneel down. He will lose 2. For JJ, 14 catches, 219, and a touchdown. Adam Thielen, 8 for 63, 2 touchdowns there. KJ, 6 for 58, 2 touchdowns there. So 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter for KJ Osborne alone helped bring this team back from the brink of defeat. And KJ is our player of the game as he's just able to get open and get those 2 scores there. Left side of the end zone and then the middle where Adam Thielen kind of threw a big block for him. So KJ making most of his opportunities today. No real flashiness from his routes. Just run your route, catch the ball. That's all you got to do. TJ Hawkinson, 3 for 38. Josh Oliver got in the mix, 2 for 22. CJ Ham, 1 for 3. Dalvin Cook, 1 for 15. Nobody, and once again, nobody gives a crap about blocking. Going to go to defense and look at total tackles, where the Minnesota Vikings, for all intents and purposes, had a triple-double here today. Javon Holland with 15, Lewisine with 13, Jordan Hicks with 12, Jalen Johnson and Eric Kendricks with 9, Danielle Hunter, Cam Dantzler, Trayvon Diggs with 5, Andrew Booth Jr. with 4, DJ Wanham Hawkinson with 3, Hawkinson with 2, Jaquaylin Roy, Harrison Phillips, Siaki Ika. We've been saying his name wrong for the first 2 games. Siaki Ika, all with 2. Bradbury, Cooper, and Naylor with 1. So it's good to see Edgerrin Cooper get in the mix here, albeit on the special teams. But really good preseason for him as well. Of course, all lost due to the SSN Video Archive Manager. I'm looking at you, Richard. I'm putting you on blast live on the SSN. Jordan Hicks, 2 tackles for a loss. Wanham, Hunter, Booth, Roy, Ika, Eric Kendricks. I also did it again. All have 1 tackle for loss. We got back there twice today in the sack column. DJ Wanham. Also, Jaquaylin Roy, I believe, had 1. But his name is not listed. Ouch. 2 interceptions by Trayvon Diggs. Randy has been humbled. It was not 3, it was 2. And Jalen Johnson picked off 1 from the slot as well. Pass deflections, we had 2, 1 by Cam Dantzler, 1 by Jalen Johnson. A forced fumble, oh boy, we had 4 by Wanham, Ika, and Kendricks. And we recovered 2 of those, Dantzler and Phillips. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings. Can we talk about Cam Dantzler, the mystery that is this man? A guy who will give up massive amounts of yardage. And then on the next play, he'll make a tip to force a punt. He is a conundrum and an enigma. And he's so hard to figure out because he's so bad one play, he'll come back and he'll play like he's been playing in the league for 7 years on the next. So, very, very interesting player to watch for sure. The Minnesota Vikings have received trade packages for Cam Dantzler. So, if the right team comes a-knocking, Cam Dantzler, you may be rocking your way out of the team. Greg Joseph, 1 for 1 on field goals, longest 55 today, 8 for 8 on extra points. Ryan Wright, 4 punts, 154, netting 143. No punts inside the 20. Kick returns, Tyler Harrell, the rookie sensation out of Alabama, 6 returns, 127. Longest of 28, 1 punt return, longest of 4. My goodness. Well, we have to say the preceding presentation was a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. And this has been Randy Replay. Gonna get you back to the main screen preview next week. Finally, we get this chip off our shoulder. Minnesota beats the Chargers 59-52. I'll see you in just a minute. And hello and welcome back. Not to the main screen just yet. There was something I wanted to point out. The scoring for the Los Angeles Chargers. The third quarter, Minnesota gave up 15. They also got back 10. And then they scored only 3 points in that fourth quarter in the big comeback victory. 4 scores down, 4 scoring 3 years ago. Minnesota only allows a field goal in the fourth quarter, scoring 28. More points than they had the first 3 quarters, and Mahomes leads them to another come-from-behind victory in his career. So isn't that interesting? Minnesota. What a game. And Minnesota now faces a 1-2 Los Angeles Chargers. So we go from one LA team to the other, and we're going to take a big couple-week break in LA. Kind of weird, but either way. We have some weekly awards to give out. No doubt, like Randy mentioned, Dalvin Cook, 39 carry, 253 yard, 3 touchdown performance will be enough to get him into the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Holmes with his 2 picks and 1 pick 6 will knock up the whoa. Careful what you say there, Randy. Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC. Jimmy Garoppolo, or Garoppolo if you're in that camp. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And Biard. That's what we're going to go with. 10 tackles, 1 sack, 4 pick performance in his game knocks him the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Minnesota getting an Offensive Player of the Week in LA. So it goes from one LA team to another. The Packers pick up a victory. They climb to 2-1. Minnesota 3-0, reigning defending NFC North champions, still atop that division. Looking ahead, you can see it. We get the Broncos and the Falcons at home, and then we draw the Week 7 bye. So SoFi Stadium will play host to the 3-0 Vikings next week. We do get Aaron Donald, and oh boy, that's going to be a struggle bus of an opponent again. So hopefully Kevin O'Connell will install a similar game plan. It worked in the second half. Just do what you did there. Score 28 points a quarter. Nobody can beat you. Big brain plays. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.